Hey, what's going on? So, pretty much what I'm doing here is working on my new comic. If you didn't know, I've got a new comic coming up. I'm writing, drawing, and lettering it. It's called Faceless in the Family. That's the full title. What's it about? The log line, or just kind of the general idea that always stuck out to me while I was in the process of coming up with it was a group of misfits form a family. And if possible, that's all I'd say about it. That would be the only thing you'd read. But I probably should say more about it. It goes kind of in depth, but to keep it simple, essentially you've got these different, odd misfit characters all on the outskirts of society, but in different scenarios. And over the course of the story, they unite and they're going on this journey, but they're all looking for one specific thing each. So you could think of it kind of like a weirder Wizard of Oz, but completely its own, or like James and the Giant Peach. Odd, lovable characters all looking for one thing. And it is kind of centered around the main character. His name is Faceless. And yeah, I'll just keep it at that. I could say more about it, but that's generally what it is. And a lot of people have been asking me, what's the deal with it? Are you self-publishing it, or are you whatever? So I'm going to be crowdfunding it. Not going to say what company yet, because there'll be more of an announcement and information to come. But I did have a publisher, but long story short, maybe over a year ago, when I started coming up with this thing and started working on it, I pitched it to one of the big companies. Not going to say the name for obvious reasons. They turned it down. Fast forward months later, I don't know, 6 months maybe, I got in touch with an imprint at that company, and one thing leads to another, and they're into it, and we signed an agreement. And then this entire year I've been pouring all my effort into this comic, and out of nowhere, maybe a couple weeks ago, I get an email saying pretty much, hey, we know this is someone we turned down, and this can't happen. So, because if it gets out that this book was turned down, then later approved another way, it's like you went in some backdoor way, and if that's revealed, we can't have that. Like, I crawled in the ventilation system and got in, and I was in for a while, and then now they kicked me out. So now I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do? I just put all this energy into this. So yeah, I'm gonna be crowdfunding it. Hope you can support it. If not, I get that, but yeah, just letting you know about it. Another thing, people want to know, is it going to be colored? I was thinking about having it colored, but I guess, and this stuff could change, but the idea right now is we're just going to keep it black and white. I put a lot of time and effort into the textures and the line work, and so it stands as it is, and I think I'm pretty happy with it. So it's going to be black and white, and then maybe down the road, if a publisher wants it and sees that it's somewhat of a success, hey, we can publish it as a full colored book. And that's kind of why I decided to, put that level of effort into it, because of scenarios like this. If it doesn't make sense to have a colorist or whatever, it stands on its own. And speaking of that, the original art will be a part of the campaign, so you can look forward to that if you're interested. I don't want to bog you down with too much information. I guess I'll just say format. Probably it'll be another graphic novel. It's a 5-part thing. It was meant to be 5 issues. Currently I'm on issue 3, almost done with it. So yeah, it'll probably just be the one book. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I guess I'll end it there. Thanks for listening.